Hey everybody. So it's a little different, and I'm really excited about this. It looks really interesting. I didn't get a chance to pre-play it, but it looks very interesting. I hope I don't mess this up too much. There's a couple things that are kind of confusing. I'll try to work my way through it and keep you there. Monster X, how are you doing? Looking forward to see how this expansion works. We're going to need to do a couple of these, so I'm going to do one this week and one next week, because we've got other things that we have to do as well. We'll do this very first one, and then we'll go do the second one. Joe, how are you? Good afternoon. Good to see you as well. All right, let's get going, because I want to try to fit this into an hour, and I don't know if that'll fit, but we'll give it a whirl, right? Okay. We're going to use the above camera. We'll turn the hat backwards. Okay, so let's take a look. This here does things a little bit differently. Now, this is the town of Saltmarsh, and our two heroes are coming in. I'm playing with Dragonbait, the paladin, which is my boy, and Artemis Cimber, who is a human ranger. So we're going to use him with his range attack and see how that happens. The objective here, and we're going to play on the easy level, is to get 15 experience points. Now, these tokens here are monsters, okay? Instead of using the figures, I'm using the tokens to see how that works. So I've already drawn the monsters, because what you're supposed to do is draw and put them into place. So I took care of that. The other thing that we had to do was get our adventure deck ready, and this contained the first 15 things. If this runs out, we're finished. Hey, Kabook, how are you? Our monster deck is again from Ghost of Saltmarsh, and it told us to use a certain amount of cards, and I pulled them aside, shuffled those up. It told us to take the Feral Knoll out and the Goblin Champion out, and then to shuffle it back in after we populated the board. Our objective is to get 15 points of whatchamacallit. Now, these things are going to be trying to kill these villagers, so we kind of got a plan for that. So we got to try to get villagers off the board, so anywhere that they're not touching somewhere, we're going to pull one or two out. It's kind of confusing on how that goes. I'm just going to move this over here, and I'm going to show you and read to you a little bit what happens here. So it says, welcome to Saltmarsh. You come through the town gates and cross the shark fin bridge to the screams of townfolk and unmistakable sounds of fighting. You do not know the situation, but you are sure you are needed. Okay, all right. Well, we're going to see how that goes. Laser, how you doing? Dave, how are you? I remember the D&D adventure module for the first Saltmarsh adventure actually didn't give you a town. The DM needed to make up their own town. Oh, well, there you go. They gave us a town. Hey, Rob. Hey, everyone. Just got this. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so anyways, so I have these villagers out here. I populated this. It told me everything to grab. We have 5 healing surges. If we use those up, we're finished. If somebody dies, we're finished. Okay? Meaning that if I go through all my surges, well, that's game over. Everything changes here a little bit. There is no exploration phase because we have the entire town here, okay? There's no treasure. No treasure are gained for defeating monsters, okay? The villain phase is different here. Monsters activate in any order the hero chooses. 1 villager per tile with no monster on it is removed from the village and placed in the village token pile. Okay. Draw an adventure card and add any villagers or monsters randomly. Okay, that's the villain phase. Monster tactics. If there are villagers and no hero on the tile, it kills a villager. That ain't cool. If there are no villagers or heroes on the tile, and no heroes in range of its attack, it follows normal tactics against a villager in range and kills the villager. Otherwise, heroes have priority for monster tactics. So you kind of got to keep this around so you can know what's separated, because there are no real, because these are double boards, you can't tell the designation in there. So I got to keep this around just to keep that going. So I'm going to keep this right here. Hopefully we can do this. All right, so we're going to start with our first hero phase, and yeah, let's go for it. Now you can move diagonally. You can move through the buildings. There's no line of sight issues or anything like that. We are just going and bringing it old school. So I'm going to go with the Ranger first, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and he's going to use Careful Shot on, what is this? This is a Knoll Archer. All right, so let's see if he can do that. Well, do I want to? All right, Knoll Archer. Oh, Knoll Archer right here. He's got 2 hit points. Dang. If the Knoll Archer is within 2 tiles of a hero, it attacks the hero. Alright, so we're driving that away and not getting villagers killed. Alright, otherwise this monster moves close. It has a +7 attack. It rolls... Okay, alright, so... what do I want to use here? I've got a bunch of stuff that I can use, and we want to kill everything pretty quickly. I could use Ice Storm. Nah, don't want to do that. Let's just go and try to do 1 damage to it. I think that's the best thing to do. So, we're going to roll. The Knoll Archer, I'm going to just leave him right here so we could see it. And let's go to this camera here. Alright, so we're shooting right into here. So let's see what we can do here. He has an AC of 13. Alright, anything but a 3, that's perfect. Okay, so we got a 16. So that's going to do 1 damage to him, and that is going to be his turn. So now all the monsters go. So this is where it gets a little ugly. Alright, so I'm just going to put 1 on there. So I would assume he would move here. He's closer, he's not on a tile there. We're actually on a separate tile, but he's on a tile with just a villager, so he would kill a villager. Okay, so that's 1 dead. He would come here and kill a villager. Okay, that makes sense. He's going to kill this villager here. Wow, this... And then this guy is going to come here and kill a villager. And this dude here is going to come and kill a villager. Well, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Alright. So that is all the monsters' turn. Okay. And then what we do is... Yeah, because we do the villain... draw an adventure card. Alright. And I'm going to come up top with this. So this is where I get a little confused here. Place 1 villager and 1 monster into Saltmarsh. Roll for each village and monster to determine on which Saltmarsh tile they'll appear. Stack villager tokens on any unoccupied square on that tile, and place individual monster tokens starting on the top of the leftmost unoccupied square. Okay, there we go. So all these squares, everything is numbered here, so you know what to roll. So basically, yeah, all right, girls. So the first thing we're going to do is roll where a villager will go. It's going to go on 8, and that's down here. So we're going to take a villager and put it in the upper leftmost corner there. Alright. Then we're going to roll to see where the monster goes. 18. And 18 is right here. So it would go in the upper leftmost, which would be right there. Oh, right next to our paladin. So we're going to draw a monster card. And it is a Knoll Archer, which is just fantastic. Just what we need is another one of those. So that's going to go right there. All right. That seems okay. So this gets discarded. If this deck runs out and we don't finish things in time, not cool. So I'm going to put that there. And all right, so now it's our paladin. What can our paladin do? Well, I mean, we really got to start taking care of things quickly. So we're going to move right up next to him. All right, number one. Also, villagers escape that aren't on, that there are no monsters on. There's no monster on this one, so he's going to come over here. There's no monster here. He's going to come off here. And you remove one from every square where there is not a monster. There's no monster on this one, so he's going to go. So that's good because the villagers are fleeing. But there's a monster here, there's a monster there, monster there, monster there, monster here. We took one there, and a monster there, so we have to leave that there. Okay, great. I think that's the way. Hi, Rob. Town map looks pretty good. Looking forward to this play. I've got a live feed. Lunch with Rob. Well, thank you, Victor. We do try here. All right, so now we moved, and now we got to do an action. What do I want to do? I want to get this guy out of here, man. Well, I want to save this in case something big comes out. So I'm going to roll just try to take him out. So we're going to roll in 8. You know, I might use this next turn just to slow things down a little bit so we can get some of these bigger monsters out of here. When you would draw a monster card, do not draw a monster card. All right, that might come in handy. All right, so that is going to be plus 8, and 12 is, yeah, that's more than enough. So that's going to put a damage on him. You have to get damage tokens from another set, and you have to get heroes from another set to play this. Okay, so these both two are wounded, but they'll get us going. So now it is the villain phase. Okay, so this is going to get pretty ugly because, well, number one, he would attack me. All right. I wonder if they mean. You see, this is where it gets confusing. Once per. Okay, monsters activate in any order the hero chooses. Okay, yeah, because all the monsters have to activate. So he's going to try to hit me. He has a 7 and plus 7. Let's see what he gets, and of course he hits me. So he's going to do 1 damage. Pretty simple, and we're going to take 1 damage on Dragonbait. I don't think I attacked with him, and that's what I needed to do. So I'll just do that now. That's a 6 plus 7. That's not going to be enough to hit him. So everything was fine anyways. All right, perfect. Now, yeah, he attacked him. Now he would kill that villager. Kill that villager. He would move up here and kill that villager. Oh, these villagers are getting mauled. Move that one, and then that one. All right. Now nothing on a tile. That one would go in the pile here. That one stays there. And that one stays there. All right. All right, so now it goes over to his turn. Oh, no, we draw an adventure card. I'm sorry. And I'm going to play this card. I'm going to play this power now and not have anything a monster drawn. Place. Oh, and a good thing, when it said to place a monster, it says place 3 villagers in Saltmarsh, 2 monsters into Saltmarsh, but we don't place any monsters. Oh, that was a well-timed use of that power. So we're going to take 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to roll where they're going to go. 1 is going to go to 4. This is a little different here, huh? And I hope I'm doing it right. It's a little confusing. Okay, so there's one here. That's good. All right. 9. 9. Let's see where there's a 9. Hopefully we can finish off these guys and get over there. 5, 2, 16, 9. That's going to go there. And then finally, 13. 13. So he's going to go here. All right. This makes sense now. All right, so now, hey, Rob. And Rob, thanks for taking care of that real quick. We'll get that out to you tomorrow. Rob was one of our winners. Congratulations to Rob. And he got a good deal, folks. Got a real good deal. All right, so our archer is going to attack within 2. Okay, so he's going to roll. All he has to do is 1 damage. And yeah, got it. That's all we had to do. And that is going to kill him. So that means he goes off the board. That goes off the board. This goes into our experience pile. So we have 2 of the 15 that we need. Boy, we got to do better than that. So now he can move. And I think he's going to go 1, 2 because they're going to want to attack him more than the whatchamacallit. So now he's going to get attacked. There's no... So... Since there's nothing in their tiles, they will do the normal thing. So this, let's go through this, would move 1 tile closer. All right, so there's that. Then he would move 1 tile closer. He would move 1 tile closer. He would move up on our boy here and attack. We'll deal with that. He is going to move to the closest villager and kill the villager. There we go. All right. That's the way that works with all these guys. Yeah, because nobody moves more than 2. All right. Okay, so they're going to get some attacks, though, if they're within 2. So he's going to attack here. He's going to attack him because it's his turn. He's going to attack him. So it's an orc and goblin, so they get a plus for arrows. Okay, so let's see what happens here. The goblin is going to attack first, and then I'm going to flip him over so I know. So 8 plus 6 is not enough, so that's a miss. All right, but he still does 1 damage on a miss. Wow, that's nasty. So he's going to get a damage. Then our orc archer is going to do the same thing. And 10 plus 6 is 16. So that's going to do 2 damage. Wow. You can get chewed up pretty quick on this. So that's 2 damage. Wow. We're just trying to survive this. Okay. He's gone. He's a stabby fella. He is a goblin archer. No, he is a gnoll archer. And he is going to do what? 2 plus 7, that's not going to do anything. So that's pretty good. So we're okay there. All right, so that's everybody. All right, perfect. All right, so now it is the paladin's turn. It's kind of crazy that they all get to attack time after time, but I guess. I wonder, does it play the way... Because they're all on the board, who knows. All right, we're going to turn over a card here. And it is going to be 1 villager and 1 monster. Awesome. That's just what we need. So what monsters do we have now? We're going to add 1 villager to 16, which is here. Uh-oh. And then we're going to add one monster, which is, oh, the feral troll. This is a guy we need to get rid of. 6. Oh, he's right here too. Dang, son. Dang. Boof. Wow. That's nasty. So, the feral troll is within 1 tile. It moves closer. Otherwise, feral troll and moves 1 tile towards the hero. Okay, so he can't do anything. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. Alright, perfect. So he's going to try to finish him off. So let's see how that works. And yep, not a problem. So that is 4 points towards our objective. And that's going to take the Knoll Archer out. So we're down. We need 11 points. So now we do our thing. This one dies. He's concentrated there. There is nobody on here. So he disappears. I mean, he's free. He's gone. All right. So now he's within 2 tiles. He can shoot at him. He's going to move up next to him. He's going to move up here, and he's going to move here. So that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. He's not on the same tile. That's a separate tile there. Interesting. Huh. So, since it's his turn, so he's going to take a stab at him. That is a goblin cutter. That is a goblin cutter, and I'm just going to lay these out here just so I know. So goblin cutter, 7-2. Wow, these guys are nasty. 18, so he does 2 damage. Wow, to the paladin. Now the goblin archer. Is going to take a shot. Well, of course. That's going to be 2 hits. So he's got 5. Oh, he's halfway health. Halfway through his health. We may have to surge. And then here is the orc archer. Nope, miss. Nice. Oh, and then this guy way on the bottom here is going to move up 1. All right. So he's there. I think our archer is going to turn and fire and try to take this guy out with his daily power. All right, because that will help us very quickly. He's got 4 hit points, and we must have something 7. His AC is 12. All we have to do is hit it, and we're attacking. Yep. And 19. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. We're going to lose this power. But it was worth it because we took him out. And with him gone, that's going to give us 4 more. So we're at 8 right now. All right. How are you, Martin? All right. So, with him gone, let's just do this real quick. So the monsters are going to activate in any order. He's going to shoot at him. That's the orc archer. Well, he's going to try to punch him because he is within 1 tile. 10 and 6, that's enough to do 1 damage. Actually, he should have got 1 damage because he was right next to him. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, so that's 1 damage. So he's at 4. Interesting. Interesting. All these guys are onesies. So we've got to be able to do that. All right, so let's flip him over. He's not in range, so he moves up 1 tile. He's going to move here. And move here. So he's going to do his little stabby stab. Let's see if he gets it. Of course. So that's going to do 2. Wow. Oh, he's in trouble now. We may have to use a healing surge on him. We may have to use a healing surge on him. Garrett, how you doing? I could use a healing surge at any time. Okay, so he did a stabby stab. Now he's going to try to do a punch to him. And that's a goblin archer. Oh, if the goblin archer is next to him, he cowers in fear. Oh, so he probably would have stayed there. That would have made more sense. All right, let's have him shoot from there. 11. That's going to be 2 more. Wow. We're going to use a healing surge. There's no doubt about that. So he's going to use a healing surge and heal up 4 of these. 4. All right. Oh, we don't want to use all our healing surges. That's bad. All right, let's flip him over. So he went already. So now he is going to hit the little guy here. Let's see what he gets. 11, no problem. That kills him. Goblin Cutter gone. So that puts us at 9. Now we can move, though. And that's a nice thing. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And take some of the heat off my boy here. All right. And use a healing surge when you are when you are about to use a healing surge. I'm not about to use one. I could take a few more hits here. All right, so that's done. All right, let's see. So he moved. Now it's their turn. And the first thing is to see where they move. He's going to move right up on him. So he's going to attack here. Let's see what he gets. 15. That's going to do 2. That's going to do 2. Of course. Of course. Now we've got something up our sleeves. Trust me. I've got something up my sleeves here. All right, so now let's start with him. Okay, so he fired. Now he's going to try to stab him. And 2. Nope, he's not going to do it. He's going to try to punch him. Yeah, he does, for 1. Not cool. And then he's going to try to stab him. Nope, misses. All right, now we turn over this card. Place 3 villagers and 1 monster into Saltmarsh. All right, so we're gonna place our 3 villagers, and they are going to go 3. 1, 2, and 3 in the upper left-hand corner, and then 10. Farthest most corner, and then 15. 15. That means they'll go after him. That's not what we want. All right, and then discard after playing, and then we got to draw a monster too. And it's the Goblin Champion. And he's going to be in 3. Which is way down here. Goblin Champion. Way, way, way down here. Alright. So he's down here. So we'll put him to the board. So what do we got here? How close are we? 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. right, let's turn that over. 9, 12. And then he's worth, okay, it might, okay, this might, all right, in the most left-hand corner, which is above the house, right there. All right. He's going to go, and he's going to use Ice Storm. Choose any tile within 4 tiles. We're within 4 tiles. Your hero attacks each monster on that tile, which is perfect, because even if we miss, it does 1 damage. And that's perfect. That's all we need to do. So each one on this tile, well, it's almost academic. So let's do it first. We're going to do the cutter. It does 1 damage. He's gone. Okay, so now we're at 10. And then the Orc Archer beats it. Now we are at 11. And then right here, doesn't matter, because even if we miss, that's going to take care of the cutter, who's a pain in the neck. And we are at 12. Okay, we need 3 more. All right, so now this guy, if Goblin Champion is adjacent to the hero, no. If a Goblin Hammer is within 2 tiles of a hero, move to the adjacent close-in heroes. No, because we are 1, 2, 3 away. Otherwise, move 1 tile towards the closest hero. Okay, that's perfect. So that is going to be right there. Now this guy is going to attack him. Goblin Archer. Alright. These goblins have been rolling great. 18. So he's going to do 2 more. That's awesome. Awesome. So anytime you're close to doing a surge, I can use Last Stand, turn this over, and take 1 off, which is fine. And then it is Dragonbait's turn. Oh, actually, he wouldn't have done that. He would have moved to the closest villager. Whoops. And taken out that villager. This counts for a reason, and I'll show you why. Because we're almost here. Alright, so he moved up there and attacked him. Killed the villager. There's no monsters on here. So these villagers go away. This is a tile away. It goes away. He was on this tile, so he's going to kill that anyways. And then we're going to draw another card. Place 3 villagers and 1 monster. Alright. 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's going to go there. Whoops. He's up there. 12. 12, 12, 12. There we go. It's going to go up there. And then 1. 1 is up there. Okay. Oops. Goes to the leftmost corner. There we go. Alright. Oh, and then we draw a monster. It's a little different. Okay, where does the monster go? 20. Yeah, of course he does. Okay, so he's going to... Wow. So that's a hobgoblin fighter that's going to go right there. And if we don't kill this guy this next turn, we're in trouble. So that's going to go here. So we have the champion. The champion's everything that we need. Alright, what can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. He's going to go up against him. And then he's going to do his Grievous Strike. If we can hit this, it'll do 4. Which would be perfect. Alright. Come on. Do it. 8. 8 and 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 16. That does it. That gets his armor. That does, and it does 4 damage. 4 damage, which will take out the Goblin Champion and give us 3 experience. That's 15. Wow. That was close. So that's 3. Let me check. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 15. Perfect. 15. Perfect. So that means we win the thing. So at the end of the thing, you read, Elander Fireborn, Captain of the Guard, thanks you profusely and rewards you for helping. He offers to pay for dinner and a night at the best inn. Each hero gains 1,000 gold pieces, minus 100 gold pieces for every villager killed, rounded down. Oh boy. So we get... So the scale is different? What do you mean the scale's different, Gen Chaos? Hold on. So that's 100, 200, 300. Because it's always rounded down. So 300. So we made 700 gold each. All right, that's our reward. So now we would take, we're going to take 700 and we're going to go into our next, we would go into our next thing. And this is where it's an escort. So that's going to be next. Now this, the G, what does the G stand for? 1 guard. So group, place tile. No monster to... We'll check this out. This is the one we'll do next week. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this was the very first adventure. It kind of gives you a feel of what it does. And it does it pretty well. You know, it's a little confusing, and I'll tell you why. The thing that catches me off guard here is, so once we hit that number, that's fine. I understand that. But why am I taking villagers off? Am I leaving less villagers for the monsters to attack? Okay, that makes sense. They try to get away, but shouldn't, if they get away, they take away from what you lose? And then when it's the monster turns, it says all monsters move. So all monsters attack you every turn, even though your guy gets 1 shot. You could use Saltmarsh version as a staging port with Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, you could do that. So there were some things in here that weren't explained very well, and I played it the way I read it, and I think I did it right. It's tough. It's tough. And I wonder if I should have just took somebody that could have got extra hits. I mean, if it wasn't for that one ability, we would have been in trouble. And we were getting low on these cards, because if these cards run out, then boom, that's it. I don't think it was confusing, Kabuki, as much as I just wanted to make sure I got the rules right. It's a neat little scenario. The thing that gets me is, why are you pulling... Can 2 figures be adjacent on different tiles? No, it's just asking basic questions here. I was just looking. Oh, this is cool. So all the monsters that are tokens, it tells you what set to grab them to. So if you have every set, like I do, I'm not bragging, it tells you the cards that you would need and that you can grab. I mean the characters that you can, where you can grab them from. So if you want to play it with minis, you can play it with minis. Okay. Do you like the token monsters? Is it worth digging out all my matching D&D minis? No, I actually like the tokens. I think the tokens do a good job. It cut. That was one of the things that I saw yesterday when I was doing the video, that I was kind of like, and then I saw that they gave you all the tokens that you would need for every monster card. I went, okay, this is cool. Then this makes it worth it, because now I don't have to dig out the things if I don't want to. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go with my heroes, and I dug out some skeletons in case we needed them, because I decided I used the surges, and all I needed was damage tokens from. I took it from Tomb of Annihilation because I just had it close, and I was able to use everything. And I used the 2 heroes from there. I said, okay, we'll go with the Paladin and the Ranger from there. Worked with me. Amusing. When we played the old D&D module U1-3, the Saltmarsh series, Saltmarsh ended up becoming our home base even after we were done and did other adventures. Okay, there you go. Like I said, it's just so vague, because I'm going to read it to you, and then you guys tell me what you think here. All right. And tell me if this is right, okay? Okay, have number of monsters in experience point pile depending on number of heroes. Good that they give you everything in the box. At least the other sets add more bling if you prefer. True. The only thing you need is some of the main components from just one box, and that's all good. Looks good to me, Rob. Never going to get right first thing after playing once. Great job. Thank you. But I want you to hear this and tell me what you think of this. So, special adventure rules. Okay, create the village of Saltmarsh. Let me just start with that. Place 16 villagers face down as shown below on the thing. Let me go to the. Nobody wants to see me. Let's look at the book together. All right, just so I want to make sure, so I clear it up, so if you guys try to do this with your group or something, you have an idea what's going on. Do not take any square on the tile. Villagers tokens do not take up any square on any tile. They can be moved anywhere on the same tile to make room for heroes or monsters, placing the remaining villager tokens outside the village. Okay. Set aside the Feral, Troll, and Goblin champion cards. I did that. Monster deck. Shuffle a monster deck. Draw 6 cards. Place their tokens in Saltmarsh as shown below for the M. Place their monster cards in the display above the village. Okay. Place the heroes on Sharkfin Bridge. Okay, that's where we started. Then place the Feral, Troll, and Goblin champion cards back into the monster deck and shuffle the deck. All right. So that was pretty easy, and I got that all squared away. Okay, and it gives you different, if you're playing 1 to 2 heroes, 20, but I decided to play easy because I wanted to fit this into an hour, which I could probably have played 20. 3 heroes, 25. 4 to 5 heroes, 30 points. Okay, that's fine. Town Adventure. This adventure features a few new rules. Each hero skips their exploration phase. Okay, so the exploration phase is completely phased out. Your hero occupies a square adjacent. Yeah, there's no drawing tiles. There's no drawing dungeon tiles, or drawing monsters or traps or anything like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, each hero skips their exploration phase. No treasure are gained for defeating monsters, which I never give myself treasure anyways because I always forget that step. Villain phase. New order of steps. Now here's where I want you to listen and tell me what you make of this. New order of steps. Monsters activate in any order the hero chooses. Okay. 1 villager per tile with no monsters on it is removed from the village and placed in the village token pile. Okay, we did that. Draw an adventure card and add any villager and or monsters randomly. So that's all it tells you. So what it's telling me is that when the monsters activate, they all activate. That's the way I take it. Monster tactics. When it's not what monster is attracted to the hero at that time. If you drew those certain heroes, they would be attracted to that one hero. So I didn't get that from that. Monster tactics. When a monster activates, if there are villagers and no heroes on its tile, it kills a villager. Okay. It seems like an early slaughter. If there are no villagers or heroes on its tile and no heroes in range of its attacks, it follows its normal tactics against a villager in range and kills the villager. Okay, I did that. Otherwise, heroes have priority for monster tactics. Villagers that are killed are placed back in the village token pile. So, how do you keep track of how many... Well, I guess you're supposed to just take a piece of paper and how many villagers get killed. Victory. When a certain number of monsters are in the experience point pile, which we saw our objective. Defeat. The heroes lose the adventure if any hero has 0 hit points at the starting of his or hers turn, and there are no healing surge tokens remaining. They also lose after the last adventure card is drawn, which it wasn't. The objective has not been met. Finally, they lose when there are no villagers in the village before an adventure card is drawn. Oh, okay, so that's why the villagers were taken off. So it's a good thing I kept that guy up there, because we only had 2 villagers. We would have lost the thing. Dang, okay, I didn't get that. All right, okay, so now that makes sense. Oh, wow, I was lucky. I was really lucky, because that dude was up there in that corner. He was he was locked in combat with me, and he could not get to the villagers. Wow. Or I may have done it wrong. Instead of coming to me, well, no, they would come after. If there's a hero, let's just double check. If there are monster tactics, if there are villagers and no heroes on the tail, it kills a villager. If there are no villagers or hero, okay. No, if I'm there, I become the priority. Otherwise, heroes have priority for monster tactics. Okay, good. So if I'm in the tile with something, there we go. That's how we kept from getting destroyed. So all those things that were coming off, I was right taking them all off. And then putting those guys on, he would have killed that dude. All right, so it's a good thing I killed that guy, because this guy that just came out would have died, but we still would have had 1 token up there that kept us going. All right, so we did it right. All right, so I'm glad I figured that out. It was a little confusing there. All right. All right, cool. So there you have it. That is how you place Ghost of Saltmarsh. And I think the opening salvo is pretty interesting with the city and all that stuff. I think it's really, really fun. I was looking forward to this all day. And it does exactly what I thought it would do. It would be a lot of fun, just like every other one of these adventure games are. Next one, we'll do the next one, and then we'll do one more when we finally get to the tiles and we get to take on these frog creatures, which pretty cool. All right, so there you have it. I only own The Legend of Driz so far. Do you have a recommendation on what other one to buy if I was to get another one? I really like Wrath of Ashardalon, but I think when you start looking at the Tomb of Annihilation is really good, I would grab. Or if you are, Castle Ravenloft is very, very good too. So out of those two, I think those are... What was the other? Let me just make sure, because it has it on the back which each one is. Boy, Temple of Elemental Evil, that's a good one too. I like Dungeon of the Mad Maze. It's really hard. I would say these 3. Castle Ravenloft, Temple of Elemental of Evil, or Tomb of Annihilation. It really comes down to, what floats your boat. Okay, there. Oh, jeez, I almost put that in the wrong box. Bullywugs, No, they're called Slanish or something like that. Not Slanish. Jeez. Hold on. Hopefully I can say this. Tomb of Annihilation is a good one. Yeah, it definitely is. I like Wrath and Ravenlock. See, it's hard because every one of them are glorious. But I really suggest that you pick up more while you can, Kabook. What are these creatures' names? Oh, the Sahugan, Sahugan, Hugan, something like that. I have trouble with new words. Sorry, can't hear myself that well. All right, there you go. So there we have it. All right, this was a lot of fun. I had a very good time. Yes, I butchered it to no end, Kabook. I butchered it to no end. Yeah, you get them, and you get their wizard, and you get a couple other figures in the set in Ghost Marsh. Here, I'll come and I will put the camera on these real quick for the Miss Kabook, so you can see what you get. Who am I not to take care of Miss Kabook? All right, so let's. Yeah, I can't. The problem is I can read that and everything like that, but I can't hear myself say it. So that's what make it hard, because I'm pretty much deaf in one ear. I can barely speak as it is. There we go. Okay. Oh, wrong camera. Hold on, Kabook. There you go. So these are the guys that you're gonna get in the set here. They're pretty cool looking. So there we go. So there's a good look at all those guys. And there we go. All right, we kept it nice and tight to an hour. I'm going to get this cleaned up because we got other projects that we are going to be working on this week. And we'll do another live video at some point, probably Wednesday or Thursday. We will be doing, yeah, you guessed it, Space Hulk and all that space junk. I mean, all that 3D stuff. That stuff is fun to put together, so we're going to be doing that. I've got a couple of big reviews that are coming out for some Kickstarter stuff. Made up monsters, so it doesn't matter that much how you say it. Yeah, true. So there you have it. I couldn't wait to show you this. This is just another great thing that you need to have, and I just hope they keep on making these adventure boxes. They are just so much fun and a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Yeah, Space Hulk, or with a little twist to it, Kabook. With a little twist to it. We're doing something really, really cool. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. So, my dear friends, until next time, love the live plays. Thanks, Rob. Oh, you're welcome, Rob. And congratulations, Rob, on all your victories. All your stuff goes out tomorrow. I know you're excited to get it. You got the mother load, bro, and you got a steal. Congratulations. You deserve it. You're a good guy. Space Hulk Junkie here. Hope to see some homemade rules. Well, we're gonna do something a little different. So, just you better bring a helmet, because I'm about to blow your minds. Trust me, I'm about to blow your minds. So until next time, it's until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll see you either Wednesday or Thursday.